it's Miss B back with Frozen Sweet Tooth. Today we are reviewing part of our series of the Scoops Ahoy series. Today's flavor is chocolate pudding. Now a little bit about the Scoops Ahoy brand. If any of you are fans of the series, the Netflix series Stranger Things, the ice cream shop that's featured in that store is called Scoops Ahoy. So you can, I'm pretty sure, only find this at Walmart, but it is a brand of ice cream that was in partnership with Walmart, Netflix of course, and then I think it's actually owned though by Baskin-Robbins. I'm not for sure on that, but I think that's what I read somewhere. Now they have, I think, 8 different flavors that you can try. I'm going to be reviewing not all 8, but quite a few of them throughout the month of October. When I think of Stranger Things, I think of Spooky. So I was like, oh, perfect. We'll start off with Scoops Ahoy. I've been seeing them in the ice cream aisle for a little while. I wasn't necessarily that intrigued. And I didn't even notice that it was affiliated with Stranger Things. I love that series, but I'm not a diehard fan where I recognized the name and matched it with the ice cream shop in the series. I'm not that diehard, but that's all right. Now, when you are taking a look at these ice creams in the ice cream aisle, I know initially when I first looked at it, I was like, ooh, chocolate pudding, okay. I'm looking at the container trying to see, you know, what can I expect with this ice cream? I didn't initially see it. You're gonna wanna look at the lid. The lid gives you the description. Chocolate pudding is described as a chocolate ice cream with chocolate fudge swirl and vanilla wafers. That sounds very delicious to me. But yeah, we're gonna dig into this and see how it tastes. Okay, so initially it's a very soft ice cream. I always leave my ice cream out for about like 5 minutes or so before I try to dig into it. This one was very easy to scoop compared to some of the other ice creams from this line. Let's talk about it. So definitely you get this strong chocolate flavor. It kind of reminds me more so of like a bittersweet chocolate. So it's not too sweet, definitely not overpowering, even with the fudge swirl. That fudge swirl is more of like a, not dark chocolate, but definitely a rich chocolate fudgy flavor that you're getting with it. The vanilla wafers were also delightful, and I actually got a few pieces of vanilla wafers, so I was excited about that. And even just like looking at the container, I can still see, you know, fudge pieces and wafers in here as well. So good amount, good balance of add-ins and mix-ins for this one. The chocolate flavor was, like I said, it was more like a kind of like a bittersweet chocolate, and so I didn't dislike it, but I don't know, like the aftertaste, something was going on with the aftertaste, and I wish I could put it into words. It lingers, but not necessarily pleasantly. So I don't know. It's more of a light and fluffy type of ice cream as far as like the texture and density. There is a little bit of graininess too that could be from like the cocoa powder. Let's dig into rating this one. So to talk first about flavor, you definitely taste the chocolate, of course, especially like in the fudge swirl. It was very pleasant. There was an aftertaste that I can't quite put my finger on, but I don't know, I wasn't a fan of like the taste that was lingering in my mouth after I ate it. I enjoyed it while I was eating it, but then afterwards I probably want to go, like, you know, drink some milk or something just to kind of wash it down. So yeah, with that being said, I'd probably give the flavor a 3. I give it a 3. Strong flavor, good flavor while you're eating it. Just afterwards, there's something a little funny going on. When it comes to the add-ons or mix-ins, I would say this one did it right, okay? It was a really good mix of the fudge swirl and a really good mix of the wafers. You weren't missing them. You didn't have to dig through to try and find those pieces in the ice cream. So I really appreciated that. With all of that being said, I'll give it a 4. When it comes to quality, so it is definitely as far as density and texture, it is more of that like fluffy density. But I have heard that when, you know, the ice cream has more of that fluffiness to it, it means that the manufacturer, while they were making it and then packaging it, utilized more air to kind of like fill up the package. So that's what you're kind of getting with this. It's not bad, and some people actually like that texture a little bit more. So, but it's just not the quality of like those $8 to $9 pints that you can get, where it's really a denser quality. There was also a little bit of grittiness to this. Not as bad as some of the other Scoops Ahoy flavors, but definitely had a little bit of grittiness when you're eating it. It wasn't as smooth as I would have liked it to be. So with that being said, I'm going to give quality a 2.5. So it's about an average of 3.16. We'll say 3.2. So once again, pretty average ice cream. I would say, hey, if you like chocolate ice cream and you like vanilla wafers, this might be right up your alley. I think if you like chocolate ice cream, there's definitely better chocolate ice creams out there that you can go explore. But hey, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this one. All right, I'll see you next time with the next flavor.